Okay guys, we have reached the end of our How to Knit series, and this is the last video here where we are going to take this lovely little square and get it off the needles. So whatever you've made, you can either use or wear. So this is a really simple cast off method. The one thing you want to be careful of is not getting it so tight that it ends up like pinching it kind of funny, or especially if you're making a garment, you don't want it to be tight because then you can't actually, get it over your head or it just fits uncomfortably. So let's get started. Essentially what we're going to be doing, since we're working here on the knit side, we're going to go ahead and just act like we are knitting. So I'm going to go ahead and knit this first stitch, move it over here. Sorry, my needles are a little twisted there. Okay. Then we're going to go ahead and knit a second stitch. So we're going to knit that. And before we knit a third one, we're going to start removing these off the needle. So we're going to take this first stitch and our left hand needle, and we are going to go into that and you can kind of hold this other one on top because we want this stitch here to stay on the needle. And we're going to pull this one over and drop it off. So we've cast off one stitch there. So let's go ahead and do that again. So again, we're going to just do a normal knit stitch. And again, you'll see here, I'm not doing this like super tight, like it's a little, it's got some flex here. And then we're gonna go take your left needle here, go into that first stitch, and then pull it off while making sure not to drop that one. If you drop it, you can pick it up, it's okay. But just try to keep it on there. Having your other finger here kind of helps it. And you will just work all the way across, removing those stitches until you are left with one. Okay, so we have cast off almost all the stitches there. Has this nice little kind of braided look to it. We've got the last one, so let's do that. We are going to do it this same way. Knit it, and then we're going to take this last stitch, pull it over, and so now you have one stitch left. So what we're going to do is leave a little tail here so we can weave in those edges. Oopsies. Just cut that. Hopefully you have sharper scissors than I do. And then we're going to take this last one, kind of make a loop around it as if it's a little stitch, and then we're going to pull it through. I'll set that aside and then just pull that gently. I'm going to tight, but not too tight. And there you have it. A nice little stockinette stitch square. What you can do if this is an actual thing that let's say you made like a scarf or something, you would take a tapestry needle and then just weave in the edges. You don't want to cut it because if it comes unraveled, your whole piece will come unraveled. You weave this in and then, cut whatever's left off, but this will keep it from totally coming apart. So congratulations, you know how to knit and purl and cast on and cast off. I hope this video was helpful.